Back in the early 90s, the Penguins started a tradition of warming up before games by playing another game entirely out here in the hallway, a game of soccer, and that tradition continues.
To be a successful NHL player, you have to be prepared to play once the puck drops, both mentally and physically. One of the ways the Penguins players prepare for every game is by playing a type of soccer.
You get to relax before the game, and it gets you to warm up, and it's a great way to, like I said, to warm up with the guys, have a good time, relax before the game, and it seems to be working good.
That's the whole point too. That you, if you can make an effort to keep the ball in the air, you have to do it. If you don't, then you're out.
Unlike real soccer, the only goal in this game is to knock the other players out. Each player has 2 kicks to put the ball back into play, and if they don't, it's called a burn, and they're out. And burning the other players seems to be almost as important as actually warming up.
Yeah, you kind of purposely try to knock. That's kind of the name of the game. The more dirty you are, the better, I guess.
I'm kind of good at that because every time I touch the ball, I'm not sure where it's going, so it's like a circle. So sometimes I hit someone and feel pretty good about myself.
I would even say aggressive. Sometimes you try to get the guy next to you out, and there's some ball that are flying pretty hard, but it's all fun.
You try to do it with finesse, because if you do it too obvious, someone's just going to hunt you for the game after or the game after that. So you try to keep the ball up, and when you got a good chance, you try to get someone when they're not ready to go up.
As you can imagine, there's plenty of debate about who is the best player among the bunch.
Be honest, who's the best player? Who's the best player out there?
If you keep the camera on the game, and especially on me, you'll see who the best player is.
Let's say we're like 6 or 7 players to play soccer. I'm probably like 8 or 9. Really awful at soccer. That's why I just play a little bit.
I can't talk about myself, so I mean, you gotta ask the other guys. Not this guy here. You know, he thinks he's good, but I mean, he's got a lot to learn. A couple of years still to go.
I think actually all of us are pretty equal. We're all pretty good. Roots is pretty good with the one touch, so like the game you just have to touch it once pretty much. So he's pretty good at just getting it and moving it over.
That's the thing. It's not all about how good you are with the ball. You gotta play smart and to stay in the game. But I would say in general that the Europeans are a little bit sharper in the game than the North Americans.
All right, thank you very much.